It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, it is a Tuesday morning and welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Hope you chose to feel extra good on this Tuesday morning as we continue to bring those feel-good vibes, including the story of one Gloria Beelders who, when she started teaching at the Dominican School for the Deaf, had a head full of questions. She asked herself what the school would look like, whether she could teach deaf children to speak, and how does she teach a mixed class of hearing and deaf children all at the same time? Well, with nervousness, she began her job and soon her passion for sign language emerged. And this work is a labor of love that highlights the importance of inclusion within schools and in life.
My father didn't like the idea of nursing to start off with anyway, so when I decided on teaching, he was happier with that. And I don't really think they minded where I worked as long as I was happy doing what I was doing. And I think that's an important thing in anybody's life. I am a sign language teacher. I became involved by going to the Red Cross Society for a week on disabilities. And for some reason, the deaf was the one that stuck with me. And eventually, once I trained as a teacher, I came to teach at the school. The school at the time in 1982 was an oral school. So children had to lip read and teachers had to speak. But about 4 years into my career, I met a class where their lip reading skills were so poor, they didn't understand me, and I definitely didn't understand them when they were speaking to me. That class, I think, taught me sign language and helped me have a love for sign language that I could then use on into my career. And here I am today, the sign language teacher. This being the first year that sign language is officially a subject, there's lots of challenges. One of them being that you need learner, teacher, resource material. There is a curriculum. So you need to follow the curriculum, and sometimes you look at it and this is a bit vague, I'm not too sure what I'm doing. So there's plenty of challenges there, and the challenge of communicating always exists. The learner's vocabulary is very poor and very weak. So essentially for some of them, I'm giving them more vocabulary, and they're learning to communicate. If they don't have the vocabulary, it can be difficult to teach maths and science and all of these other subjects. So you have to teach those words. Besides doing sign language, they have to do a first additional language, they have to do mathematics, and they have to do life orientation. What I enjoy most about teaching the deaf is just the joy of seeing the children when they're able to communicate and helping them to express ideas and feelings and just helping them to become more confident, happier little people.